this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a very special one. It's a yet another 3 palettes, 3 looks video. I love doing this series on my channel because it gives me an opportunity to use the already existing palettes that are there in my collection rather than just dipping into new. So for this week, we are using Glaminatrix Cosmetics Sugar Spice palette. Such a beautiful summertime color story. I love it. It's a beautiful spring to summer transitioning palette. I love this one. And we are also using the Nomad Cosmetics FETES de Provence palette. Another beautiful, colorful color story, which is so fun and so fresh. I really love that one. And this is another discontinued palette, and this is from Simply Posh Cosmetics, and this is the Berry Icy palette. Such a beautiful palette again, in my opinion. Such cool tone vibes. I love these palettes. So if you guys want to see all the 3 looks I created using these palettes, then please keep on watching. Let's begin our first look using the Nomad FETES de Provence palette. It is such a beautiful spring summer palette. I really love the tones of this palette. So let's begin. I'm gonna first start off with this shade on my outer corners, and then I'm gonna blend it along with this peachy shade, and then blend this in my inner part of the crease. So let's begin. I'm going to take the shade Macaroons on my outer corners. I'm going to take this shade Calisons, this one, and I'm going to blend it with the other shade. I'm going to deepen it out with this shade. Also going to take that same shade on the outer corner of the lower lash line and then blend it out with this shade. I'm going to take that baby pink shade, this one, it's called Rose, and just blend everything out. I'm also going to take that same shade on my inner part of the crease. Just right there. I'm going to take this shade. Now I'm going to take that orange shade. And for the inner corner, I'm going to take that pale yellow shimmer shade. It has a beautiful green shift to it too. Let me finish off the side with some liner and mascara. And there you go, that's my final look. I love the way how this turned out. It is such a beautiful spring summer palette. I love the tones of this palette so very much. I feel like you can do so much easy every day with like 2-3 shadow looks, but also you can make it a little bit more intricate. I love the sparkle and this shine that these shimmers have. I definitely have my favorite side, and that is this gray purple side. I love it. These are a little bit more loud on me, but I feel like this I can definitely rock it because it was not on my eyes. It feels a little bit more like spring summery, but also wearable. I really love the way how this turned out. Now let's move on to the next eye look. Okay, let's begin our look with the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Sugar Spice palette. It's such a beautiful neutral palette, but with pops of colors. I definitely wanted to take this into action. So let's begin. I am going to start off with my favorite shade, which is Brownie in this palette. So let's start off with that because we definitely need some depth here. I'm going to start with that. And you can see how deep and dark it is. I really love this palette. So once we have that all deepened up in the outer corner, I'm also going to take that same shade on the outer corners of the lower lash line. Just right there, just to connect everything together. Okay, I'm not blending or anything, just tapping the edges just to get that depth. Okay, now I'm going to take this shade Gumdrop, which is that purple shade, and I'm going to take that in the crease, and I'm also gonna blend it with that purple just on the edges. Okay, not worried about the blend here because obviously there'll be shimmers coming in today's look. I'm just going to focus that on the crease and on the edge, and I'm going to take that same shade on the lower lash line too. Just right there. Okay, so once we have that, now I'm going to take this shade Mint, this one, and I'm going to take that in my inner corner, just right there. Okay, and I'm just flicking it to melt it down with that purple. So that's a plop of pastel moment happening here, and it's super buildable shade, so you can go as much as you need. Okay, now for shimmers. I'm going to start off with this lavender shade, which is a beautiful lavendery purple shade. With no glitter glue or anything on my eyelid, I'm just going to take that on the outer portion of the eyelid. It's a very smooth shimmer, so I'm going to just focus it right there. Okay, so once we have that, let me take a flatter brush, and then I'm going to take, let's take vanilla, this one. And this is beautiful, like an iridescent multichrome shade. It has a strong green flip, and I'm going to just melt it with that purple that we had going on, and you can see how buildable it is. Really pretty. I'm just gonna take that crease shade, the purple, what's that called, gumdrop? Yeah, gumdrop, just on the edges. And let me finish off this eye with some liner and mascara, and I'll come right back. And there you go, that's my final look. I absolutely love the way how this turned out. Of course, this is like colorful, but it's a neutral palette too, so you can definitely create more neutral toned down looks. I just wanted to go outside my box and just create additional looks for you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this look. I love this shade Nutmeg so very much. It's a very sparkly kind of shade that all across the eyelid, it glistens like in the nighttime. I love it. Absolutely love that one. I cannot wait to create more with this palette. Now let's move on to the next eye look. Let's begin our look with the Berry Icy palette. I don't think it's available anymore, but because I do love the color story, I definitely wanted to dip into this palette. So what are we gonna begin? I am gonna take this cranberry shade, and that's the first thing that I'll apply on my outer corners. So let's do that. It's a beautiful, like a brown shade, but it has a little bit of red in it. And I'm gonna just take that right here. And you can see that red coming through. It's like a warm chocolatey brown, I would say. Like the name has cranberry in it, so we are expecting a little bit of red here. The same thing on the other eye. I do love Simply Posh Cosmetics eyeshadows. They're absolutely beautiful. They're pigmented. I might have a little bit of swelling here. I did have like some kind of a bite or something on my eyelid, so this portion is a little bit swollen up, so ignore that. Let's take this frosted shade, this one, this blue, and I'm gonna take that as my crease shade and blend it with that cranberry. I'm gonna just keep it on the crease area, and I'm applying really little pressure. Now to melt that outer corner shade, I'm going to take this Berry shade, and this would melt in that cranberry shade pretty beautifully. And that's a good melting shade, like a mid-tone shade between those two shades. I'm just taking a little bit of Pulpy and this blueberry shade, and I'm just going to stamp right where the two shades are meeting, just right there. Now I'm going to take this shade Tart, and I'm going to take that on my lower lash line. It's a beautiful berry purple shade, just like that. Okay, now time for shimmers, but before that I am going to apply a little bit of glitter glue, because I definitely do need with these shimmers. It's an older formula of Simply Posh Cosmetics, and this is the same brush that I used for my outer corner shade. This is BK Beauty A501. Now, for the shimmers, what are we taking? I definitely want to take this shade Berry Icy, the name of the palette, because it's such a beautiful shade. And this would be my main eyelid shade, I would say. Look at that. Such a beautiful shift it has. Okay, now just to melt that with this deeper shade, I am gonna take, let's take this shade, Delicious. And I'm just gonna tap that in the outer corners, okay? That is like a blue with a red base, so that will melt in super nicely with that cranberry shade. Okay, for the inner corner, I am gonna take, let's take this shade, Icy, and I'm gonna take that right there, and I'm taking it in the swoop too, just right there. So pretty and icy shade, very apt for the name. Let me finish off this eye with some liner and mascara. And there you go, that's my final look. I love the way how this turned out. I would not be surprised if Simply Posh Cosmetics comes back with the Berry Icy revamped palette, because these shades were very beautiful, and especially for winter season, it's gonna look absolutely amazing. This color story was absolutely wonderful, and you know, like, this is like years old now, but still the eyeshadow looks so beautiful, so dimensional on the eyes. They're so sparkly, but they are definitely harder pressed in the pan here. But if they come out with a revamped formula with the shimmer shadow especially, it's gonna be amazing. I would love to see like a little bit more differentiation in like these two blues. These greens are definitely different, just a little bit of a twist, but this color story was absolutely beautiful for them. I cannot recommend this enough. I've done like several tutorials with this Berry Icy palette. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this eye look. Now let's move on to the outro. I really hope that you guys enjoyed all the 3 looks that I created for you guys. You guys have to let me know, out of the 3 looks, which one was your favorite. Was it from the Berry Icy palette? It's definitely a discontinued palette in my opinion, so I don't know if they're going to get it back or not, but if you have it in your collection, you know how much I love this. And then, was it from the Nomad FETES de Provence palette, such a beautiful springtime, summertime color story? Or was it from the Glaminatrix Sugar and Spice palette, another beautiful neutral palette with pops of colors? I really loved all the 3 looks. You guys have to let me know, out of the 3 looks, which one was your favorite. But sound it down in the comment section below. But that's all for today. Do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.